Friends, Greg Newmaster coming at you again with another action figure review. Today I have Star Wars The Vintage Collection CROSSHAIR from the Bad Batch. If you like the video, please like and subscribe and help me to build my channel. The Bad Batch, an offshoot of the Clone Wars. Enjoyable show. Not as good as the Clone Wars or Rebels in my opinion, but I really enjoyed it. Some really great characters of unorthodox clones, we'll call them. They're clones, but they're altered and they're different, and they're the Bad Batch because they didn't come out the way that they were supposed to come out. I loved how the show took 80s action heroes and fashioned each one of them after an 80s action star. So, of course, we had Hunter, who looked like Rambo, Sylvester Stallone. We had Wrecker, who was huge and muscular and looked like Arnold Schwarzenegger. And then there was Crosshair, who had a very similar look to Clint Eastwood, our legendary actor, legendary cowboy, legendary director, legendary Dirty Harry cop. I hope you know who Clint Eastwood is. But this is who Crosshair is based after, or who he reminds me of. Anyhow, he's the sniper of the group. He's the one who betrays the group and then has a redemption arc. So, watch that on the Bad Batch. You'll definitely enjoy it. But great looking figure. We do have Hunter. We still need a Wrecker figure, the cyborg version of Echo. We need Tech, and then Omega. So I'm hoping they make those figures. But let's get a good look at him. Nice card, nice image of him from the animated series. It says Star Wars The Bad Batch, of course. Here he is on the back being posed. Brief little bio. It says a former member of Clone Force 99, the cold, quick, and calculating Crosshair served as the Bad Batch's sniper. This is just a great looking figure. Had to get it. Let's check him out. So there's two different pills in there. And the bottom one has his pack, which is a really nice looking pack. And it looks like you can store the rifle on the pack like so. Very nice. Really nice sniper rifle. There's a little port there. So you can use it in different ways. Let's pull him out and get a good look at him. These head sculpts. I mean, at the 3/4 inch scale line, I mean, just so impressive how much they've improved these over the years. So look at the scar or the tattoo of the bullseye with the slash on his eye. He's mean mugging it, looking very similar to Clint Eastwood in my opinion. Nice strap, nice gun belt. Looking really good. Let's check out the articulation. He's got the T-joints on the hips, which I love. Some really nice knee articulation, ankle articulation. Of course, he has the pivots. I mean, all the articulation you would really want at this scale. There's rotation in the hips. Elbows are more than 90 degrees. We got wrist articulation, rotation. Look at these shoulder pads. I mean, look at the level of detail on there. There's even a image of a skull on there. Just outstanding. Like, looks great. His head is a little oddly shaped, I would say. Just the way they styled his hair. But of course, that's going to be so his helmet can go on, which I like for helmeted figures. I like when you can put the helmet on versus the swappable heads. I know they do the swappable heads to get the proportions right, but I prefer the helmet. He's got nice torso articulation. He looks great. Everything you want in articulation. Shoulders go up, especially for such a small figure. Let's get a good look at his beautiful helmet. Great looking helmet. I mean, just so nice. Put that on my pinky there. I mean, just beautiful. Just the level of detail at this size. What a great time to live and be a toy collector. The scope goes down. It's articulated. Of course, the sniper's got to be able to have his scope. It's great. And, oh, wow. It is a swappable... I was wrong. The helmet does not go on his head. I can't believe they did that. Geez, I might just drill that out myself. I can't believe that. I thought the helmet went on. It is a swappable head. Holy cow. So you actually got to switch, swap heads instead of just putting on the helmet. I find that so bizarre because I think for Hunter, I'm almost positive the Hunter figure's helmet was removable. Wow. That is, yeah. Yeah, so here's my Hunter figure. And look at that. Like, you could just throw the helmet on. And they didn't do that for Crosshair. I just don't understand that. That's so disappointing. All right. Anyhow, what else do we got? So the pack can go on his back like so. And you could store his rifle right in there like so. Excellent. So you don't have to worry about that. He can also store it on the side. And I honestly am unsure what the proper way to store it is. And then, of course, he comes with a tiny little blaster. And you have that for him. So he has that tiny little blaster like they all do. He's got a gun belt for that. You throw his blaster in there like so. And I'm so disappointed about this helmet. Like, I don't understand why they wouldn't do that. Because for instance, look, there's Hunter's helmet on Crosshair. Just silly. Poor choice, Hasbro. That was a poor choice in my opinion. And then, oh, I see. Okay, so his gun disassembles. That's how it's supposed to go. Forgive my ignorance, friends. So you can disassemble his gun, and he can store it easier. Like so. Pretty neat. And I guess it functions in two ways. So you can use it as like a, sort of like a, I think you could use it as like a blaster like that. And then if you want to do the sniping, you can put the barrel on like that. And you have a lot of fun with it. So he's a great looking figure. He looks fantastic. I'm happy to have this figure. I'm very disappointed that you have to swap the heads out. So he's gonna be holding his helmet like that, unfortunately. So yeah, Crosshair, can't wait to get Wrecker. I hope they make a Wrecker figure. I hope they make a Tech figure. I hope they make a updated Echo figure. And I guess the little child Omega, that'd be fine to have the whole set. So if you like the video, please like and subscribe. I highly recommend this figure. God bless you all. Peace.